Happy Sunday, guys. What's up? Welcome into the latest edition of the Daily Juice podcast here on a Sunday morning. My name is Matt Perrault. We're here thanks to BetMGM. You can always find this podcast on BettingPros.com, wherever you get your audio podcasts, and on video for YouTube. And I am tired. This podcast is being brought to you by BetMGM. Great day to use that $5 offer, by the way, with the NFL. Pick a side, money line total. You win $100 if either team scores a touchdown. Easy to do. New customers with the promo code JUICE100. JUICE100, BetMGM, new customers, $5 wager, JUICE100 promo code, $100 if either team scores a touchdown. Pick a side, money line, total, doesn't matter. You can jump in, and I do have a bet that you can use here today. I just have one additional ad that we'll make today on the podcast for the NFL. Now, okay, here's where we are. It is late. It is midnight on the West Coast, Pacific time, 3 a.m. on the East Coast. I will be up doing the live stream solo because we have, well, I'm just not going to get into it, but we're the company's hurting, okay? And if you haven't followed it, yeah, I'll get into it a bit tomorrow. I'll explain more tomorrow. I'm kind of emotionally tapped out right now, and I don't want to say anything. I will explain everything that's going on as to why Dan Harris is not going to be on the podcast with us or the live stream with us tomorrow. But I will be solo on YouTube at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern for the traditional 1-hour live stream. It'll just be me. Dan will have some plays for you guys. I'll have a couple of props for you guys. I'll have the Wong teaser for you guys that I give out every week. We're 2-0 this season on the Wong teasers. So we'll do that. I'll break down each and every game from a betting perspective with information from the sports books. So it won't be the normal banter, but the company's having a tough time right now. And so I'm not going to get into it here on this podcast, but I will talk about it tomorrow on the live stream as to exactly what's going on with the company, but and why I will be solo on this. All right, so yesterday, very good day. Huge day for me personally, betting on college football. After Thursday, Friday, we were not good. 3-0 officially for one-unit bets. I always say if you bet a dog, sprinkle money line, okay? So we went 3-0 on the dogs. The dogs didn't just cover, they all won. NC State won outright, beat Clemson. That was big. Notre Dame, plus 6.5, covers, wins outright. That was huge. And I'm forgetting on what was the third wager. What was the third bet? I can't remember. Sorry, it's really, as I said, it's very late. My brain is not even kind of working. My brain is so fried from everything I just experienced with UFC 266. Let me think here. I'm just going through all my tweets so I can find that bet because I don't want to go through my account to see this. We had, West Virginia plus 17. Oh, they didn't win outright. So that didn't. But Baylor plus 7. Personally, I told you that last night. I was going to be on Baylor plus 7. We grabbed that. 3 of the 4, Baylor won outright too, so money line there. So that was great. Toledo came in. Great job. But you guys, we're now 3-0, by the way. The Discord wager's 3-0. So that's up 1.4 units, I think it is now. If you bet half a unit. And if you bet full units, that's great. So congratulations to you guys on the Discord bet. That's awesome since we flipped it over and started betting football. 3-0 on the Discord. Toledo minus 5 gets home for us on the Discord wager. So that was great. I cashed that. We had Shevchenko by knockout last night. That was great. And then everything else in combat sports was wrong. Ortega and Volkanovski, I was cage side tonight for it. My ears are still ringing because of how loud it was. And it was an honor for me to be there. It was an honor to watch those men for 5 rounds go for 25 minutes. And that third round was probably the single greatest round of mixed martial arts I have ever been a part of, ever seen. It was unbelievable. It was so loud. I don't know how Volkanovski got out. The only reason why I think he got out of both submissions, they both were soaking wet. If anything like that had happened in the first 2 rounds, I think there's a new champion. I think we would have cashed that wager. I don't know how he went 5 rounds. I have no idea. That was just insanity to watch that fight go off. So congrats to Volkanovski, absolute warrior. And I hope they run that back. Like, let's do that again. Let's run that back. Let's watch that fight happen again. We got the Nick Diaz and Robbie Lawler fight right, though. So we got that right. So that was we went 1-1 officially on, but we wound up being down because of the juice. -110 is where we got it. And then so like basically like down nothing in combat sports. But 1-1 for combat sports. 0-2 in boxing. But man, I was right. I just didn't think on the cards Usyk would get the decision from the judges, and that's what he got. He got the decisions. Anthony Joshua can't fight boxers. He just can't. He's a puncher, not a boxer. He fought a boxer, and it went the distance, and I was waiting for a robbery. I was just waiting, like, okay, when's the robbery going to happen here? And it didn't happen. It didn't happen, which is great. I'm so happy for boxing that boxing didn't get it wrong, because Usyk dominated that fight. He was awesome. Joshua was clueless. I mean, unbelievable. So 0-2, down a half a unit in boxing. 1-1, basically down the juice in combat sports, and then 3-0 for 1 unit play. So we wound up, I think, up like 1.2, 1.3 units, something like that. So a very good winning day. I'm up, I don't know, I think I'm up like 4 or 5 units today. I don't really know exactly. It's late. I'll look around at it later, but a very good day for me. Okay, so what do we have going today? We have Patriots -3, which I do like, and Cardinals -7, which I hate. I hate it. Okay, I'm telling you right now, I hate it. I bet it early. I thought the number would go up. I'm a big enough person to be very concerned about it and be nervous about it, because it is extraordinarily public. And not to say the public doesn't win, but it's a really, really public play, and it concerns me a lot. I will say this. If the Titans number continues to fall, I will be on the Titans. I'm on the Titans for the circa plays are the following, by the way. I'll give you the circa plays here real quick. Our circa million team, the Daily Juice team, Patriots -3, Dolphins +4, Bucks -1.5, Seahawks -1.5, and the Packers +3.5. Packers are a very public dog, and we're not on the Cardinals, which is great, but I'm on the Cardinals. It is a very popular pick. It's in the Super Contest. It's in the consensus top 5 plays. Okay, my personal team, my team with Papa Bear and I, Sean Lockhart, Titans -5.5, Falcons +3, Dolphins +4, Jets +10, Bucks -1.5. So we've gone very contrarian and very dirty there. But there are a couple games that I may add on the Discord channel tomorrow. I'm going to watch the Titans line. If that thing goes to 3, I will take the Titans. Okay? And then I'm watching the Dolphins as part of the Wong teaser. The Dolphins most likely will be one of the legs with the Wong teaser. And that total at 43.5 or 44, whatever it is. Remember, we have to be under 49. Most likely, the Dolphins will be part of the Wong teaser, and I will tease that up to, I think it's 3.5 now, or 3. I will tease it up to 9 for the Dolphins. That will be at least one of the legs for the Wong teaser, and I'll come back with something else. I'll tell you all about that coming up tomorrow on the live stream at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on our BettingPros YouTube channel. Okay, so here's what the one ad that I'm making. So Patriots -3, Cardinals -7. I'm actually going to bet a total today. I couldn't find a number here for the podcast that I liked enough to tell you that, yeah, we're going to roll with this. And that's just kind of where I am right now. I don't love the first 2 plays. I don't love this play either, but sometimes I'm better when I don't love my own bets. But let's talk about Washington and Buffalo. And for the first time this year, weather is going to be a big key. Wind gusts, sustained winds of 20 miles per hour and wind gusts of up to 30 miles per hour are being projected for Washington at Buffalo. The total is set at 45.5, all right? I think Ron Rivera knows a ton about these types of games, and he knows Sean McDermott, obviously. The two have been on staffs together. Taylor Heineke is okay, but I'm not sure what this guy's going to do offensively. I don't know how many points this guy is going to put up, and I don't know about Buffalo coming off of a 35-point explosion thanks to turnovers. They scored 14 points in the first half. I like the offense. I don't love the offense, and I think this Washington defense can hold down Buffalo enough, okay? I hate betting unders, but with 45-mile-per-hour winds, if we're going to be just running the football here, with 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 20-mile-per-hour sustained winds, if throws are getting affected, and we know that Josh Allen is already inaccurate to begin with, and if you start having wind affecting what he's doing and how he's throwing, look, I could see this being a slobber knocker football game, play it close to the vest, run the football, play defense, somewhere in like the 14-10 type of range here for these teams. I think 45.5 is a little bit too high. I'm going to bet the under here for a full unit. We're going to go under 45.5. I really have tried to stay away from totals because I've not been good with them at all, but I can't find a bet that I like. I can't find anything else that I really am in love with that's available right now. And I can't bet the Chargers. I know the Chargers are probably the right side. I just can't do it. I can't put money behind it. The Chiefs are the Chiefs off a loss. I think the Chargers are the right side. I just can't bet it. And I think the Titans are the right side. I just can't bet it yet. And I just can't come around to it. So when it comes to weather being in play in Buffalo, I'm going to lay the under 45.5 points. Let's go under 45.5 for and check the weather before you in the morning when you can check the weather on this. I had the weather tonight here at time of taping. I'm looking at 20-mile-per-hour sustained winds up to 35 mile per hour wind gusts. That's significant. Okay, that is wind gusts over anything over 25 miles per hour is significant for wind, and it can wreak havoc on games. And I think if we get up in the morning and everybody starts checking the weather, they're going to go up weather, and then this number starts to come down. So I like 45.5. I think it's an important number to get over 44 here, and then go with the under 45.5 for 1 unit for the Washington football team on the road at the Buffalo Bills. Okay, so that's the one play. I'm still wearing my UFC lanyard here. Sorry, I'm so tired. Forgot to take that off. Sorry, but I'll talk to you guys in a couple of hours here on the live stream on the BettingPros YouTube channel. Again, I'll have maybe 1 or 2 more plays to give you guys. A Wong teaser for sure, but maybe another play. That Titans game I'm eyeballing with the number coming down. I don't think Carson Wentz matters. It doesn't matter. Carson Wentz plays. Okay. Titans -3. Great. Give me the Titans -3. So I may be adding on to that game, but we'll see how it all plays out. Numbers do matter, and if I can get Titans -3, we'll probably add that as well as a Wong teaser coming up on the YouTube channel. Okay, so right now officially Patriots -3, Cardinals -7, under 45.5 for Washington and Buffalo are the 3 plays for 3 units in play today on a football Sunday. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter @SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, it's the Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by BetMGM.